Welcome back, everybody, to the First Touch podcast. Um, Again, another week of football, another a lot of things to discuss. Of course, we're gonna talk about the downfall of Manchester United this week, but not only Manchester United, also Manchester City seems to be in a bit of a shit. So everything I'll get discussed. VAR, a few mishaps for them part this week as well. Also, we have to talk about the Liverpool Arsenal game, of course. Yes, I mean, that I have to talk about. Even though, in my opinion, it was pretty boring, but at the end of the day, overall, one cracker, one cracker saved the game, and yeah, so we're getting to everything. Uh, Chelsea, Fulham, Tottenham lose as well. You see me? So big up yourself 442. Um, yeah, everything we're talking about this week. Also a few transfer rumors are going around. So the transfer window close off in like 24 hours from now. You see me? So a few transfers to talk about as well. So we're not even two each. We're just jumping at it. You see me? Please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, because that are gonna notify you when the video them a drop. You see me, people, and big up on yourself all the time for your support. Um First of all, so we're kick it off with the two Manchester club. Them, isn't it? The two side them where how much points now from the first three game? Them 3 points. So it's safe to say that Manchester City has had a worse start than Manchester United, and that's yo. That sound kind of crazy when you think about it out loud. Manchester United on 4 points, Manchester City on 3. Anyway, Manchester United 3-2 to who play Burnley. 3-2 upon the day to Burnley. I mean, the first half of that game was complete and utter dominance from Manchester United. We should have killed that off 4-5-0. But in typical Manchester United fashion, we play good in a one half and play dog shit in the next half. You see me? Um, Overall, though, I feel like say Manchester United, looking at how the structure of the team is right now, I don't know how we are going no, how we are going to progress this season. I say like, oh, may I look upon City and may I say, well, City have the players to do better. Manchester United, especially right now in this type of system, I see how we are going to get any better. Um, as I say, we are looked upon a keeper, so obviously improvements are going to be there. Rumors that the keeper is going to be Emiliano Martinez, which I'm not too fond of, but he's better than Onana and he's better than buying there. So that's something there. Apart from that, though, the overall game, second half, Burnley really and truly probably should have get a draw out of that game in the second half. But the balance of chances, not really, because Manchester United had so many chances in the first half, especially that last chance from Ahmad where the man just, boy, I don't know what him did do. But Manchester on the balance of chances, not really. But pan the balance of play in the second half, they were definitely the better team. Burnley were definitely the better team in the second half. Um, Cunha unfortunately pulled up with that injury as well. Me think now is the time that now Cunha is out because it's a hamstring injury. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks. Now that he's out, it's time to now push back Bruno up the field, push him back up the field, and put Meno in at the midfield. Please and thanks. Please and thanks, Amorim. Push Bruno back up the field and put Meno in at the midfield. Thank you. Please just do that. Apart from that though, I don't like the fact that him not play Sheshko. I really not like the fact that him not play Sheshko. How is Sheshko supposed to get a feel of the Premier League? Or him supposed to get up to speed with everything if he might play 20 minutes, 30 minutes, here and there, here and there. I know same they play the full game against Grimsby, but again, Manchester United have this thing about them where them lower themselves to the standard of the opposition. So as much as if we are playing Grimsby, we're gonna play like a team that is Grimsby level. If we're playing Manchester City, we'll play like a Manchester City team. If we are playing Liverpool, we'll play like, that is what Manchester United does, and that's also a big mentality issue with Manchester United. Like them always play to the level of their opposition. You see me? So um you need to start put Sheshko on the field. You need to start play Sheshko. Sheshko need to get fitted into the side. Sheshko need to get used to the feel of the Premier League. Yes, I understand say 3 games past, but the man fit, bro. The man fit. Xerxes, come on, Xerxes never too bad to me. Um, but overall, again, Bruno winning it late at the end with a penalty. Again, Bruno, him not normally miss, but when he does, he never misses twice. So again, we did expect him to score. Overall, though, not a very good showing, considering that we were so good in the first half and then so shit in the second half, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know how this rest of the season will go looking at this side, to be honest. I feel like there's improvements to be made if Kobe Menu can get into the midfield alongside Casemiro, because Casemiro for me is the type of midfielder that would work in the system. It's just that he not have the legs again. So if you put Kobe Menu and Casemiro in the midfield, I feel like that's decent enough and just push back Bruno up the field because Bruno is best up the field. And that are that. You see me? I don't know what you think about the match. Because I know your dad said first half should have killed the game.
Yeah, definitely. You're saying quite a lot of things when me that's really and truly. I'm gonna let more repeat all of that over, but more press pan a point where you put out there. First of all, talking about the Sesko thing, like Sesko, the only thing you have to true, find a problem with that, knowing that you buy this man for over probably like 60 million, and Cunha pull up and like you decide in your mind, you either ask your staff members them like what you're supposed to do, like and you have Sesko on the bench. Like me never get that. Me never really understand that. And me hear like you were saying that Sesko did play the full 90 minutes versus Grizzly Town. That's why you never did start him, because he wasn't fully fit. But come on, I feel like at that point, I feel like you need your striker to come on the pitch. And the only thing the Premier League so far know about Benjamin Sesko, meaning that when since him come to the Premier League, what he is, but I think the only thing with them know is that he can jump as high as fuck. I think that's the only thing we know so far. That's when he might jump very high. And yet see those jumping very high never. But I think I doubt if anyone of them but they will get after the goal and them go up and even target, to be honest. So yeah, but I agree with that. You need to get him used to the Premier League team competition league by now. But Kala, you said something where we agree with it, but yet still I wonder like, all right, so we all agree on the fact that Kobe Menu is supposed to be in the team, and the fact that Cunha has have an injury for like about 3 to about a month now, or probably more. Let's say that him put Kobe Menu in the team, as I say, and push Bruno up further in the 10th spot side of Mbuemo. And I guess the best of Sesko will be the striker. My thing is now, let's say with that team, playing family right there, so we'll quickly grab some points, some back-to-back wins. So even my boy can finally get for trim here. What you're going to do? So what you are going to do when you come back?
Big of yourself, Jordan. It's quite obvious, bro. It's a thing where me believe in a players play off a merit. You see me? So Cunha, honestly, Cunha had a great start to the season. The only problem with Cunha is that him now put the ball in the back of the net. But as it relates to in-game movement, all of them look at the thing that off the ball, on the ball, passing, dribbling, Cunha for me has been probably our best player out of these last attacking wise in these last 3 games. In the first 3 games of the season. So honestly, the injury is very unfortunate. But if it's a case where Bruno now is moved up the field and we are play better as a result of him moving up the field and Kobe Meno in a midfield, then it's a point where Cunha is going to have to hold the bench until him can get back a starting spot. Because at the end of the day, players need to play off a merit. So if me I play better than you right now, me need for them on the field. Not just because them buy you for 60 mil, you are going to play over me if you're not play better than me. Now, again, the injury is unfortunate and the injury make him end up sit out. But at the end of the day, if the team now goes on to pick up a few results, you keep the winning team on the pitch. You don't just change it because Cunha is back. Make him find him way back in the side. And I just saw me see it.
All right, fine. Like, but then again, don't know that the say no go out and spend on him. Like, I feel like probably Amarin, knowing Amarin, him I go probably like try fight him way.
That
Feel
confirm?
make it. It confirm. Fab confirm. Fab confirm. From what you
Oh,
Fab not really a one liable source to me. I mean, I'm busy nobody man.
rubbish chat, man.
Bro,
Rubbish chat.
he might throw me off from what you hear. But
Rubbish
it
chat,
is what
man.
it is.
Fabrizio, let me check that quick and
Check
fast.
it, yeah, cause that would be so good for the page.
Fabrizio, Isaac, Bomba. Yes,
The
here we
family.
go.
Here we go. Here we go. Ouch.
Damn.
And this and me
Isaac
not
to
really want them
Liverpool.
going to
Here
this.
we go.
Me not really
And
want
where's that?
me not really want them going to this. No, but bro, like this says a lot.
No, it come up. I thought about it now.
Bro,
I
when
thought
plan for
about
do
it now.
80k. When plan for do 80k. When
Yo,
plan for doing 80k, like 80k supposed to feel so, bro. 80k would be a sure start in Newcastle. Sure start.
yeah,
No,
but
he's no longer.
obviously there's no Isaac, so yeah, it would be a sure start.
No, he's no sure start. And him start of the Premier League damn good.
I mean, today never played that good to be honest. If I be honest, we never
He
played that good
wasn't
today.
bad. He wasn't bad.
Um, it's looking spooky for the rest of the league though, because if Liverpool do this, for, like, come on, they never need to do it. So, because in my opinion, Ekitike look like somebody who him can thrive in the league. Him look like that type of him start off like that type of person. So, if you start off the season with a striker, we look like him going to thrive. And again, we can't even knock Liverpool because it's strength in depth. You see me? So if a man like Ekitike come off of the bench for Liverpool, so be it. City that do it for years. When City did have Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan, then it have them that do it for years. So me can't even knock Liverpool for that. But there's a fact said them spend 90 mil on him or 95 mil or 85 mil, somewhere, I don't remember the exact price. And then them go also buy Ekitike right now. Sorry, Isak for 130 million pounds. Pounds. So that Liverpool, get this, Liverpool has now broken the British transfer record fee twice
In
in
one window.
summer. Twice in one summer. I don't think I've ever heard that before. I think my notes I never see it before. I don't think I've ever heard that before either. But what you think about this as it relates to them chances to win in the league?
Why? Me still I go hold on pan. Well, I know sir. I feel like me still want to be that guy. I hold on to the fact that I think them are gonna be a back to back. I swear. But in terms of the front line, it are gonna be even more detrimental. Hard for face, hard for maintain. With that quality of Isak we're including it is just something where yeah, the truth is that got hard for stop. And probably I just the rival side of me where how much I don't like Liverpool. Me I say them probably don't still win the league, but definitely it will be a team that to be feared. Knowing that say them start off so friggin' well this Premier League season that 3 back-to-back wins. You know?
And that is why this is why I hate Liverpool so much, bro. Because the man them now playing no ball in a bro. The man
They're
them
not playing the
now
ball.
playing no ball, brother.
They're not playing the ball.
And the man them get 3 win.
Three
Three
win.
win from not playing shit. So what
Shit.
when the man them start kicking a gear? What if the man them actually start kicking a gear? And then on top of that, them go buy Isak as well. Is it boy, may I tell you, dog. The rich keep on getting richer. The rich keep on getting richer. Oh, what happened to the rest of the way? Why Liverpool? What the purpose of this? Himself, but him now will be the man for the Dutch international side. Who him at that? Dutch international side. Who you attack chip side? OP Elijah. I don't know who you attack chip side. Um, I could do- I could go regret never moving to Newcastle. Probably. When you think
Probably.
about it, because if him a go, I don't know if him a go. Honestly, I don't think him a whole bench. Like again, with Liverpool being that side, and him a go play so many games throughout the season, like him probably play 30 games throughout the season.
Probably, yeah, and him probably gonna be a main starter. I feel like this all depends on how Gakpo perform and how it yeah, it all depends on how Gakpo come. But the thing is, even though Isa can be a player where him come off of the left, is he really that player where him a go get for maintain his game style with the actual foul being there? Because remember at Newcastle, him get that space for move inside coming off of the left. With Liverpool now, them have players now where when him a move come inside off of the left, him now gonna have that space for do him thing. And it bro make me feel like say dog, there are going to be something similar to what reached Madrid last season with the communication between Mbappe and Vinicius having a problem because the two of them are occupied in a similar spot.
Oh, yeah.
So we just feel like something like that. But let's see what gonna happen. Cause for some reason, Arne Slot might him just have a look like him know what him do. Or probably him just lucky. I don't know.
I feel like, bro, the fact that Liverpool actually got so hard this season, and this is what me I said to you, bro. Like, there's no way you can tell me, say, Liverpool now look for Arne Slot and say, you have to win this league title. There's no way, bro. Them have to do this back to back. Remember, I said this is a part of legacy to you, know, bro. 'Cause Liverpool never go back to back in a Premier League, And you have Chelsea do it, Man City do it, of course. Arsenal they do it. I don't think Arsenal they do it.
do a back to back.
Yeah, I don't think
No, sir.
Arsenal they do it.
I think I just Chelsea, Man City, Man U.
Yeah, but
Man,
again, that I gotta put them in a category where they have never been before. You see me? So now Liverpool fan can have all even more talk when you really think about it, bro. So honestly, this signing is a statement to the rest of the league for say, here we are going. We want run this thing for the next couple of years. And that's what me had get from that signing there. Because there was no reason to do it at this moment in time. And especially pan the last day of the window too, bro. Remember say the last day of the window,
to the
who does
last.
that, bro? A transfer record fee on the last day of the window.
And to make things worse, Gay might be a Liverpool
Yeah,
in that bike. And what a wonderful goal for them today. Spectacular. Oosh. And then again, there goes again a next player where you look for be a starter. While Kunate is having a good season because there's no way going to be a
ooh,
Van Dijk.
no, bro. Konate start out the season poor.
Well,
Especially in first two games, them him start off the season poor.
but
This
it
game
so
him with
so
alright. This
so
game
you
him with
definitely
alright.
feel like Segay you that start over him.
No, I don't think so. But what I'm saying is that him Konate run down him contract basically. So if Gay he don't start this season, I feel like say him willing to wait it out. You see me? Because he might not get the opportunity to go a big side next season.
All right.
So yeah, Konate has been terrible this season. But official announcement is right there, people. Here we go. Liverpool um sign Alexander Isak. Club to club agreement done with Newcastle. No, $130 million pound. Sorry, $1 million pound. 130 million pound record fee for the Premier League. It's done.
And this is dog, this bring a lot of weight on the player cause and that weight there right now depend on words.
And
Him
words
not
has not been good. Words has not been good.
not been good.
But
You see one time some particular type of weight depend you sometimes it turn out not to be you become that player where them that expect I will see it happen to multiples. See it happen to Coutinho, see it happen to Neymar, see it happen to remember again Pogba. It has happened to quite a lot of players. You know, and even though on the other hand they do have players who went out for some big fee and turn out good, you know, like Christie for Juventus, when name
Gareth
again
Bale.
Gareth Bale for Real Madrid. So it
Yep.
have we still have to figure out if Caicedo deal was good or not. Cause I think him progress to be Iman Rice probably will get there. Yeah, it was kind of worth it. Jack Grealish, them say never worth it. That's still a
It
debate.
never worth it. It's not a debate. It's not.
Anyways,
Yo, that you tell. I mean, um, Omar say 130 mil. It's crazy for an injury prone player. I not necessarily think he's like injury prone though. Like, yeah, he may get injured, but take it. Look, man, Hurricane for instance. Hurricane we get injured every season, but him injured for like 4 games out of the season. Would you consider Hurricane injury prone per se? I don't really necessarily think him injury prone. Plus, him played 30 games last. Him played 30 games the season before and 30 games last season. 34 games last season. So again, injury prone is a man where I sit out 10 games out of the season. Yeah, I not consider him injury prone per se. Um, but overall, I can't even fault them. A fantastic deal. Fantastic deal, in my opinion. The price obviously is a bit out there, but come on, it's Alexander Isak. Everybody rate this man. And I me talk about I would have say now. It's like when at first you say 130 mil for Isak, oh that sound alright. But when you really think about it,
think
you
about
say
it. Overpriced, but
130 mil. You see me?
that
But
can
at
yeah.
first, when you hear it, you say, Isak that. You see me?
He's a
Isak them a killer.
killer,
So,
yeah. No, he has no haters.
um, race Liverpool spending big this summer and no one bats an eye. But when Chelsea do it, it's a crime. Liverpool are gonna do the double and potentially aiming to win the Champions League with this signing. And Ray must say them off it, look them can't tell me say if them don't win the Premier League, it's not a failure. But your point right there with Liverpool, when Chelsea do it, Chelsea spend $1 billion or two summer, bro. It's not even it's not even comparable, dog.
That's incomparable. Two season and not for it. Would have just show the championship.
Yeah,
So
but
if and remember, if I understand this, if them not get nothing this season after them two big signing here, try know they will be. They will be
pressure.
crucified. Try know.
Crucify, man.
Yeah, man. So
Kneel up
near
and cross. Remember me tell you. Kneel up and cross, right? No, but right I know what pressure me have as much as if you know listen to the previous video them with me, I talk about words in them. Rate words in them, bro. But that me have words and you see the group of me now. Me nah let up on Florian words in 120 mil. Me nah let up on him.
nah, let up.
Yeah, man.
120 mil, 130, 95. Come on, and if them ever have a trophy this season, you guys will be hearing from me.
Yeah,
Best
man.
believe.
All when I get relegated, them I get it here.
I
All
go
when I
hear
get
from.
relegated. You see me? Think the pressure go lift off words. That is a good point, being that he's no longer the Premier Card fee. That is also a good point. Because when you buy a man for a certain amount and then you go buy a next man for a certain amount, that take the
That is
spotlight off our
spotlight.
next man. So that probably can be a relief off a word
Relief.
shoulder now.
But it depends upon the day what type of debate you have, and then words come up in that debate, he's going to be pressure. So it depends. Like if someday what happen for your whole record fee signing that never turn out good, words are gonna come up in that conversation, and you're gonna have rival fans like Calamity that is going to tell you that he wasn't worth it, and them are gonna pressure him. So is the pressure off of him now based on this debate, but in some debate, you have debates, days when debates are come around where, because
Yeah, man,
look at
because
even for
but just as I say, because remember, words now for that price then him supposed to now become the best attacking midfielder in our league,
league
And
exactly.
him can't get away from that, no matter how much other man come in our league, as long as him still not necessarily have the record, can now Isak take it over, but as long as him still have that 120 upon him name, him now have to be the best attacking midfielder in the league.
Exactly.
You see me? Ray say, when I remember the Arsenal game this morning, worst upon fraud watch. Of course, I'm on the upon fraud watch.
Yeah,
But
man, you pan for
I
watch.
have to tell, no, man. We don't review it yet because the Isak news drop, so we'd have to talk about it. But we'll go back to the game them soon. Liverpool have money to spend on two record breaking transfers. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because nobody would think Liverpool done do that. Nobody
And
in
the
this.
club, no way, no day. And club, and the thing is, club never get this privilege. And I like the
Yeah, him
club,
never get it.
club did so well, but yet they never did get none of them privilege. Yeah. And it kind of just questionable. I swear.
Evidence, yeah, him gonna Liverpool. Here we go. MLS, man. Evidence. The breather about MLS, man. Yo, the brother biggest Messi fanboy in the dog.
Biggest Messi and Christy fanboy. He's also a Christy
Yeah,
fanboy.
yeah. To him talking, that's where I think him rate Christie. You see me? But I mean, I will jump back in the game them. We
Mm.
talk about it, the Isak thing a bit later as well when anybody jump up on the live and want to talk about it. But um yeah, we talk about Manchester United a while ago. So Manchester City today. Brighton 2-1 Manchester City. Looking at that game today, bro. That second half brought me so much joy. So much joy. Because I know say probably most of them probably don't know, but I watch Brighton quite often. Like I love watch Brighton. Brighton come like my second side. Even though I don't have a second side, if I did have a second side, it would be Brighton. I love Brighton. You see me? So the man them James Milner took with a penalty there if he 1-1. Dead me dead. Yo. And then but even know that you the name of them bring on, must be Gruder or something like that. The dog sit down. How would that? How come cross?
I ignore it.
Yeah man, I know it was terrible today. The dog sit down, I Nori, sit down keeper, calm and composure and I back of the net. You see me? Shout out to Brighton. But what go wrong for City today?
What go wrong is the stubbornness of Pep Guardiola. Honestly, me just feel like him more and pin most of the problem part because I just feel like you try this the right back situation a cost we a lot. It a cost we. Nunes cost us so much. Nunes and Rico Lewis cost us so much. Like it we appear at this point, bro. Over because I feel like any other else defender knows that in the box they keep your hand at your side at all costs. When you jump, whatever you tuck your hand at your side, bro. You see what I say? And then now Ruben Diaz, Jesus, the lead. I just wish a local soul, a local switch would have happened where him leader quality would have moved to him playing quality and him playing quality go to him leader quality because his leader quality is so fucking good, but his playing quality is so fucking dumb. It is irritated, bro. And we just feel like say
But him
Pep
never
need
start. The youth will start today did great.
exactly
Kusanov.
and
That
Kusan get pulled off because it looked like a thing where to
look
them
like
I
him.
realize a lot of players they have to pull themselves off of the team, some tie muscle
Yeah,
pull.
I think him get injured.
Yeah, he was so good, bro. I'm a 100% positive if that man was on the pitch when that breakaway that happened, in speed or in knowledge of the defense of how to defend, him would have defend that goal forward, bro. In terms for the keeper have a lovely game too as well. Nah, tell that from the keeper. James Trafford have a lovely game today. In terms of the midfield, like when I say Rangers and Raji, they never play good, but they never did that bad either. My thing is, I think that we need two clinical wingers who are going to finish because Marmush, for me, first player as a second striker and done. Him off the wing is so terrible. Him first touch is so poor. When you hear a man tell us him first touch worse than Alvarez one, you're supposed to know. When it
Oh,
worse than Salah one, you
oh
know.
Marmush.
Marmush, in first touch is so poor, it make 80 look rich. So honestly, we need two deadly wingers who are gonna score. Bob is very good. I feel like me I say Bob I gonna grow up in this season, but we can't rely upon Daku probably if Savino can come and get for pull off that Girona playing style when they play on them there Girona, probably that work. But the right back situation is a need to fix because bro, all we can admit the fact say yes, I more play bad today. But yet still the goals never come off of him side. The goals them still come off of the right hand side. That penalty was but bro. But anyways from that boy, but City fans them, I
This
don't know. I don't know
Omar
what's going.
say, is Haaland finishing gonna be a problem? I know it's just one game, but he could could have easily had at least a
Easily,
brace,
yes.
maybe
Empower
even a trick.
bro, that man get two shot off for the goal today. I talk about shot without the first one without without pressure. Because he get for shake on the defender. And like when I understand the man some of the time. Because at Dartman, the man have those luck. Once you see him go over that area right there and pick him spot well and it would score. You know? Alan finishing will never be a problem though. As much as we narrate it will never be. Alan is going to be a player that is going to score 5 goals
I
in 6
mean, him
games
score from a loose ball to that
from a loose
basically.
ball. Exactly. So he will still score. I mean, I think goal scoring is a problem when I come on to Haaland. It's just that wow, wingers were going to provide. And when Cherky, that is the thing that I was saying I give it time for evil grow because in the quality of the wedding and the team with Cherky, with Reinders, hoping that Raji come back to being Raji, we are going to see goals are flying back. And just
Yeah,
the
I think
wingers them have something there with a concern with. And Pep,
I think Bob kinda overplay sometime.
sometime,
Like him a
yes.
over dribble.
Yeah, for true. And him not have the body or the for keep
Yeah,
of the
the
players
the
them.
him not have the physicality.
Him for
Yeah, for
try
true.
player one. But I think as we said, bro, we can see him and grow. We just feel like Pep need to stop complicate things and put either John Stones or Akanji right back and stop use Nunes and Rico Lewis. I swear. Because that our kill with him
Ryan that Ryan does bounce back to me today and play a decent game.
play decent, yeah.
Um Rodri play alright as well. And
Mm-hmm.
Bernardo Silva did shaky as
It's
usual.
shaky, yeah.
City just boring, bland and generic, no spark, no flair. Yeah, I kind of see what you say. In the sense of Jeff,
Yeah, yeah,
oh, you're there.
yeah,
Um,
man.
all right. Nothing that would surprise them opponent. Yeah, I feel like City lose that element there surprise, and then again, it wasn't really an element of surprise because them just did play a certain way where you just couldn't stop them, even though you know what them are
Yeah, it
do.
was just a matter. It was just inevitable.
Inevitability. Them lose that about them for me. And Haaland, obviously Haaland, as I say, Haaland I gonna be Haaland. But at the end of the day, I feel like say him completely not nothing to do with the way how City are play.
Exactly.
City are play are just down to the midfield and the wingers.
Yeah,
You see me?
I have a question though. Um, I did watch Tattoo review earlier, and um, well, everybody else have to know. I think it's King Tattoo underscore 12. And when I watched Tattoo review, and he was talking about like the coach, the stubbornness of the coach, I gonna be the downfall of the team, etc. I don't. Man, I guess it's not about me agreeing or not, but I think for me, all the criticism I heard as it relates to City's result today, it kind of confused me because would we still be having this conversation had Haaland not done something so uncharacteristic as missing the chance? Because it's not that he missed chances, you know. Because strikers are allowed to miss chances. That first pass that him get from, I won't say it's Marmoush,
Marmush, a
early in the
Marmush.
game.
A Marmush.
Yeah, and him beat him, get the defender off of him and everything, and then him scuff the shot. I don't. It just never. It's just not a Haaland. It's not like him. You get
I
me?
mean,
Would we
Jeff,
still be having the same? Yeah.
I feel like the conversation would still be the same because Brighton were so dominant in the second half. If them not necessarily City, the thing is no people that say City end up get the win, possibly get or possibly get a point. But when you look
But
upon the how them play, City in a situation right now where Manchester United have more points than them. A point wouldn't be good enough.
no
You see
one.
me?
No, I get that, I think what I'm saying is like, are we then operating under the assumption that had Haaland bagged even two more of those opportunities, right? Are we operating under the assumption that Brighton's quadruple sub in the second half would have made the same difference that it made? I think what I'm really trying to say is to come back from one and to believe you could come back from one in the situation that they ended up in at the time that they were down by one is completely different, in my opinion, than trying to come back from three down in the first half. You get me? I will not talk about any
Well,
opportunities that could have scored in the second half. No, again, I'm not saying that I don't disagree with neither. But I
no,
just ask, especially
no.
like from Tattoo point of view, obviously, being a City fan, do you feel like how them play, yeah, people can say whatever they want to say, but how critical it is, do you
I get
think it would have been the same?
hold on, Tato, I make you go. But I get what you said, Jeff, in the sense of if Manchester United they score 4 goal from the first half, Burnley would have come back. So I get that in that sense.
Yeah,
However, so I understand it from that point of view, but I still feel like say a baller now go score every chance him get. So even if Ireland, let's say Ireland them did take 2-0 up and Brighton still come make a triple substitution, because remember them always say 2-0 are the most dangerous score line
yeah,
of
the
football.
dangerously, right. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
even if them get that 2-0 up at halftime and City then become so comfortable, so relaxed that Brighton make that triple substitution, I still think them would affect the game. The only way I say Brighton not affecting the game with the substitution is probably if them did the 3-0 down. That's the only way.
But that's what I'm talking about, And like I said, it's not the fact that he missed two chances, or more than two. That's not it for me. I don't know. I think we did talk about it a couple weeks back before the company live. I thought like remember when they talked about quality of finish.
Mm-hmm.
I like that is what it is for me. Like, especially the first one. I think if you give Haaland that 100 times, 95 times, it might drill that in the bottom right
Madrid,
corner.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
Yeah, I get what I
bottom
say.
right corner or between the keeper legs, and that's really where my that's really where I start to wonder, like, is it a case where City's performance as at the end of the day the team is new, like, yeah, Oscar Webb was there last year, but he was not start. I don't know if
The
him
team, the
start three
team is
consecutive
new.
games.
The team
Yeah, the
is
team
new.
is new. I
Are
do
yes,
also think that it unfortunate just become one here tattoo. Like, I think it's very unfortunate for City that Kusanov had to come off the field in the 85th minute due to an injury. Because I don't think Ruben Diaz playing today was in the plans, and I'm not making the excuse for him. He did not play well. But that happened. What, the goal scorer? What, 3 minutes after him come onto the
Bro,
field?
bro came on for 5 minutes and was shit. For five
Yeah,
minutes,
and
bro.
and and the last point I want to make as well. I remember. Well, we never discussed this, but mainstream media was talking a lot about the Club World Cup and how it impacted, or it's going to impact the likelihood of injuries. And we see where teams or players from teams who didn't even participate in the Club World Cup are now getting the same muscular injuries as players who did play in the Club World Cup. So I also just wanted to mention that as well. I always thought the argument was foolish. If we're going to talk about the Club World Cup, and it's not because Chelsea win it, I'm just talking about football in general. If we're going to talk about Club World Cup, make we talk about Nations League as well. You get me? And all of those additional games that are being implemented within the sport now overall. Cunha got down yesterday. Who was the other player that did get a muscle injury this weekend outside of Dilap? There was somebody else. Everybody just get injured out of nowhere.
injury, yeah, yeah.
Saliba as well.
Yeah, Saliba too, yeah.
Saliba as well.
Saliba,
So
yeah.
Madi just want to mention that
Even
that point.
even
But what
Tija,
I want to say.
even Timbers did even pull up. But in terms of art, you say Ireland scored those 2 goals today. We went up the tree, bro. The thing is, I feel like the second half, if let's say Alan scored those two goals. You know, probably ask if that would change the attitude of where Brighton would have come out to come play the second half.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
probably for be honest with them, that probably it is based on footballers, I feel like them that still try to come out and don't concede their next goal. Probably that would have been for their minds if they don't concede as much in the second half. With the one love going inside, probably them for their mind and say, okay, 2 goals we need, so let's come out and go running. Different from if them was a 3-0 down in the second half, probably their minds is gonna be all right. Let's defend, play our best. Let's not concede because that can hurt us in terms of goal difference in the future. You know, it's
Yeah,
too different.
because
But the thing is, you know,
come on.
same way, the performance second half, it was still so shit, really and truly.
Yeah,
From
I agree.
City.
Let me. The only reason I even bring up that third goal point is we
Mm-hmm.
know how this go already. You know, a team like Brighton play Brighton football through and through. Whether it be
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, or 4 love. My
Mm-hmm.
thing is with how Brighton plays, I feel like it would almost be more advantageous to City for them to be 3 love up than for them to be the one that they were
The
up.
one love, yeah, yeah.
They already play open. So when Brighton, you know, you don't 3 love in the first half, you gotta try get an early goal. That'll leave opportunity now for City go and get
Go.
a goal
Mm-hmm.
or two. So that's why I'm gonna ask the question.
For true.
I mean, it
I'm
makes
probably
sense.
kind of surprised with the fact that I never really press him today, because probably I expect from me press him a lot in terms of like how they normally banter. My
Oh
name
yeah.
against Silver, so probably I really that too. But I know like today I'm watching game, bro, but just never really say Alan as a problem. Problem is a part of
Yeah,
the
I
reason
don't
why we
think so.
lose.
I don't think
Mhm.
so.
Um.
I think the midfield play is disappointing, and Oscar Bob is definitely overplaying, and I think that's kind of why they don't give youngsters a run of games in the league, because or I just run of games because the complacency and the comfort make you do things that how Oscar Bob played today, in my opinion, is not how he was playing in the first 2 games when him did feel like him did
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
spot to play for.
Spot, yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like now him comfortable, especially since it clear that Marmoush game time not sure either. At least not sure at the wing. And Daku is also not competition. Savinio was, you know, we never know whether Mus gonna be in the team or not. Yeah, all of those things combined for me to I feel like, and I'm not judging him character, but just I say based on how he play, it supports why the elders normally say like you don't give a young player a run of games in the league. Them get a level of comfort and them do things like what him do today. Because there were so many opportunities today where if him drop the ball 3-4 seconds earlier, it would have been way more beneficial to the team. So, and I was also disappointed to see that because that's just not him. You get me?
Yeah.
I really feel like
Every
a
dad's
Oscar
make
Bob.
a point just about Daku. Him say Daku are the worst winger in the league. Personally, I think that title
Yeah,
goes to
Daku is not a
Martinelli.
yeah, that's true. And but Daku, I said it last week and I'll say it again. All these shouts for Daku, like City need a pacey winger. I said it last week on the live. I think screams for Daku after his performance in the first week is ridiculous.
Him
Better
did perform good?
I said it and no, he was bad. So I
Oh.
don't know how all of a sudden because City did need a pacey winger, would it need
Oh
they
yeah, yeah,
need
yeah.
Daku.
When last week everybody that says Daku should
And
have
I
started because of pace and
Yeah,
all of them
and
things. Yeah.
I remember saying Daku is a type of player where you play him one game and you send him go under 21 for the next 9, so him can play out him rubbish and then you carry
They
him
can
back
come back
because
again.
that man,
Agree.
yeah,
Agree with that side, with that point. So, but
Once
probably
in a
that with the
10 game
under, probably the
baller.
under 9 is
yeah,
kind of
bro.
harsh. But make him sit out a week, yeah.
Once in a 10 game baller.
When once and a true bro, Daku is that once. And I think I see him last week we talked about it. That him is the type of man we remember the game versus Liverpool where him beat Trent 12 times, yes. But 12 not never come from that 12 beat. Not no at all ever. And that's why we never yet say I want a PS winger. I always say I want a technical winger that is going to score goals. I always like
Yeah,
keep honest to that. We want back a technical
what you
winger
did
like
requested
Mahrez.
about Tattoo? I think it's unrealistic, bro. I don't know how many technical goal score or wingers with the ability to score goals we have out there anymore.
That's true, yeah.
Like right now,
That's why I
the
want
man
to
them
give
are
me
really one.
Rodrigo. That's why
Yeah, that cause if there are 5 in the world, Madrid have 2 of them.
They have Olise as well.
So,
Oh, which
well,
which
yeah,
which two Madrid have?
Madrid have. I
What do you
mean,
mean?
regardless of whether I'm a
What
fan
do
of
you
him or
mean?
not,
What
Vinny
do you mean
has
which
proven
two?
to
What do you
score
Why
mean
goals.
which two?
Vinny is
What?
not technical.
Stop the bullshit.
I never.
Stop the
Come on,
bullshit, bro.
him have
Stop the
something. Him have
bullshit.
technical
Stop the
ability for
bullshit.
sure.
Stop the bullshit,
Do
bro.
I think Do I think Rodrigo is more technical? For
Yes,
sure,
Of course
definitely.
he is. No, that's not
but
a
that
debate.
not means Vinny not technical.
Exactly. That's not a debate. Stop the bullshit,
Come
man.
on.
You have Vinny, you have Rodrigo, you have Rafinha. You can probably put Rafinha there. You have Yamal and
Would you
Oli.
say Rafinha is technical?
Yeah, Rafinha have tech
I
about
feel
him.
like Rafinha is pace and goal, like
No,
Salah.
man. Rafinha have technique, man.
You know, man, I think so.
Rafinha have technique, man.
But I feel like in Leeds there, I could look on him. But I feel like since with Barcelona, I feel like him using technique less. I feel like him more focused on getting the ball
Yeah,
forward and
because
score goals.
and I think that worked out. Definitely worked out in
Definitely,
their
yeah, it
favor
work out good
because
for him.
if he was it worked out good for you. If he was the same player, if he become Barca, can play the same way and play at Leeds and not win nothing.
Yeah, that
And
is
it
the
would,
truth. That is the truth. So that's why I say
I don't know would I get rid of him.
yeah, and that was the
But
plan. That was the
just
plan.
because
I'm quick.
just what may I say, just because him don't do it as much don't mean he's not technical.
Yeah,
In
that
the
is
same
true.
Not
Yeah.
sense,
technical, yeah.
in the same sense of a Haaland. Haaland used to be a running behind the striker. A running behind type of striker. Him not do that as much anymore, to be
Yeah, that's
honest.
true.
But him still have the ability to do it.
But
You see
but
me?
but me no know,
Yeah,
me no
and
know.
I
When I
mean,
look
him
on
not doing that
Vinicius,
is as a result of his team, in my opinion. I don't think similar to Arsenal, and I mean, I guess it's because
Vi-
Arteta wants to be Pep so bad. They don't play the type of football that them don't play like that counter-attacking
Bro, the
slash.
amount of runs that
Um,
Victor Gyokeres made to them. Although I don't think him have the pace for make them run there because bro, I don't think him could have breeze past Konate like him did not try run past him to be
him
honest.
body
But
off him some of the time though. Give him
it
a
make
challenge.
it make
I think he was very physical with Konate
Very
today,
physical with him,
especially
yeah.
early on in the game.
he was, but I don't think him have the pace to run in behind Konate. When me assist some of runs them when man make even on the shoulder that him did have him on the shoulder one night time them and him never get the ball now. But Konate literally did a stride for stride with him the whole time. So I don't think him have the
Mo,
pace. That's the problem with Gyokeres. And I guess we're gonna get into Arsenal, which me never want to get into yet. Me don't want to touch upon VAR in that Chelsea match. Um yeah,
yeah,
I'm
make
touch
we do
upon
that.
I will touch upon VAR quick. VAR since the starting of the Premier League, bro, like um
The consistency is very poor. This is John Zema very and this thing where them a come out and apologize. I feel like there need to be some fine, some punishment where that make now other referees pay more attention
I
to
think the
what them are
decisions. I think the decisions are inconsistent, but the interruptions are consistent. I think they've been stopping the play for the same things since for the last 3 weeks, in my opinion.
but the foul that was called, bro, like man I say in no time on a normal sunny day of football is that not no sunny day, no rainy day, no snowy day is that a foul, bro? Like, come on, them. And when was the goal score? Because I'm going to say, admittedly, I never really watched Chelsea much like that. But when was the goal score? Was it going to be a Fulham 1-0?
It would have been a Fulham one.
That'd be a Fulham 1-0, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a
Yeah.
Fulham one.
So to me, that massively affect the game, bro. Like, even if Chelsea did, I'll come back and win, bro. Like, come on, bro. Hold on, every that's what I say.
Yeah, gentlemen, good night. It's been a minute, but when me that's the base man to me watch today with the whole Man City thing. I think Man City have got change over a lot of players, like a you all change out some of them you them. Oscar Bob weak number one. Physicality, I think him can do a lot of like when you have a physical defender for mark him go really can do much. To be honest, him over dribble with the ball. Some of the time, he might try to do too much. When me see overall today from me,
But every that's anything that's just because he's a young player trying to impress.
yeah, young and trying to impress, but the man body language just he just drop it in more time I walk like into and just drop like me he have a laziness to him. We don't know why. He have a lazy look to him. We're just lazy. that alone just irritates.
Which is what I was referring to when I said I was disappointed in him because I don't normally see
Yeah. You get what I say?
properly
Continue.
active.
Yeah. And then to me, overall, is like Man City they in a mode now where they will bounce the ball, but when you come to the final third, them don't really know what they might do no more. Them don't know how for family if you create a little bit of chances. Me see that lacking. The guy when name Marshmallow or Mammoth, what they want to call him need to come off a wing. Him definitely need to come off of the wing. Him,
Boy,
I don't know
Marshmallow.
this thing. I don't know this thing.
The boy Marshmallow.
Yeah, him need to come off of the wing. Number one. Pep need to change film position because it not really work out. Then you have this brother where they call him Doku. Jesus, me say me been a say this from but me never used to tell you the tattoo for a long time. Say this brother you not already know at all no. The PS, let me tell you something. You see, PS with one set minded, without the thinking, it don't really make no whole heap of sense. You can't have PS for so much, but this brother just a run down doing like me I wonder what go on. But for me, overall, Pepper go to a beating phase this season. Not based on what me say, I'm gonna get some real beating this season. Because to me, them not look motivated enough. Them not look the team not look like it they in a way that's now the chemistry in the dressing room, everybody they on the one place. The hunger not look like it really they in them. So me not feel like
one big thing, the hunger. I feel like the hunger like
the hunger not dead in
today me I watch
feel it.
Today me I watch Liverpool and Arsenal, and even though them never did a play good, them just look so much more hungry than City do. You get what me say, Calamity? So them never that play the game never was a good game, you know. But you can't say fight in a them like say them want this City.
All me know say
City now look like them fight that them want the game.
Me been a watch Brighton and I'm gonna tell you this. Even if City was 2-0 up from the first half, you see the second half of the man them come out, City that still lose. Me I tell you.
You think so? Lose.
When I think three.
Maybe, bro. You may say, you know, I tell you something right now. Believe it. If City continue like this, every team, I will give them a warm time, especially in the second half, bro. Them have got try to be a team. Have to try to steal it from the first half. Cause enough of them youth look like they can't go a full 90. Brother, may I tell you, say the spell when the man then come out back with second half, brother, not normal.
I mean, after the international break is going to be special. It's going to be the Manchester derby. So
all right, what you know? Me here no go say
every dads, please don't say nothing about Manchester United out there mouth.
No. Tattoo, calamity. Me nah go, brother. You see me as a youth, me have
Bro. Every dad's curse my side two years ago, you know. But the man tell me about my side I win the league now with 10 in a dog.
What you
And
know?
if you say, brother, low that alone, no man.
What you know? Me have little compassion. Me not go bring up someone to lose to a 5th league ranked team. Me not go do that. No worries, sir. A serious business we are talking about. But
Bro,
what you know?
It's 4th. Get it right, not 5th. It's 4th.
Well, still not excusable. You still lose.
Who never said excusable?
Your coach there on magnet board for him.
The man said, sometimes I hate my player, sometimes
Bro,
I love my player.
when me see it, I said, no, this can't be real. But anyways, scratch that. What me gonna say to you is in regards to me understand so them put in a lot of games, which a lot of the players them are gonna get tired a lot more. A lot of them have injured more, but we have to look on the reality right now. And every side I deal with it, you know. You get to me I say? A lot of every side I deal with a lot more games with them put in. So for me, it have really boiled down to squad depth and the hunger. For me, Man City don't look like they have a hunger. I feel like Pep still a try scrub with their wife. So everything really now work upstairs like 100%. Bro, I'm gonna laugh. Me I tell you. Then them think the outside of football affect everything, you know, bro.
No, definitely. Off the field.
No, for sure.
Off
No,
the field
without a
definitely
doubt.
affect people.
Then think they affect people, you know, bro. Then think they really affect people, you know. And me just feel like say from that go down, him not look like himself, really. Me don't know if
So you think he might cut?
Eh?
You think he might cut?
Well, probably he need to do like Mourinho still. Although Mourinho want look more a little bit more harsh, but I think in time kind of come to say move on now still. Do like Klopp and just walk.
I feel like him probably go on a sabbatical like what him they do before him join
Sabbatical.
City.
If
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pep, if Pep left City, it now go. I want like what I want to say is him I gonna do the whole. I'm leaving things so him can get a big farewell tour, but that's more clap than Pep. That's like a more clap thing to do than Pep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like Pepper just dig off.
Like
Me just honestly, when me watch today,
I feel like you that we can just get up one day and Pepper go just gone. He
yeah,
might just say, yo,
yeah,
you know, say me a dip though.
cause them you they embarrass me too much. What you know is when me say it's just like you see a side without an identity really. It's like you watch them and you be like, okay. So it's like it's probably people get accustomed to KDB, Gundo and all them you there. It's just like a whole heap of them replacement here is just like a Saudi league. It just kind of look like a Saudi league team where they're really 100, they're not really sure what them are do. It's just like, bro, what are we doing here? And that miss it today. I don't know if I see him thing on the see, but when them a pass the ball, it's just like, what are you guys doing? What make up on the mind? What wanna do?
Here, Master, Mr. Jeff said something earlier. Bro, it's like when you play FIFA that man and you miss couple chances.
Call
Isn't
me
it?
me not cut you, but me I go jump cause MLS a start now. Cut Leagues
You know,
Cup final.
lift up,
MLS,
man.
bro.
I miss
MLS,
you, my
dog.
brother. You can't do this thing. I miss you, my
Lift up,
brother.
man.
MLS, bro.
Lift up, man.
Dog, how much you used to watch Messi, brother?
I miss you, my thing. Sorry, my general. Me can't.
Brother, you watch Messi in Prime, dog.
Me watch him in and prime cause me a die-hearted fan, brother.
Dog,
Look
if
how
man
more.
retirement age, brother.
Yeah, man. Look how more. Me tell you how the Leagues Cup go. Where it go.
You no business. Go on,
All
go
right.
business.
Look how more.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, that's like disrespect to football. Go watch MLS, dog. But
Oh, no,
me
man.
hear, me hear Jeff say something earlier, like, bro, you see, when a team a play football, you know, right? Sometimes a team will score, like, say, example, like 2 or 3 goals in the first half. You know what I mean? Say a team will concede the 3 goals now, go come back in the second half, you know. But oftentimes, given how the game is being played and when the goals are scored and how they are scored, them can knock the wind out of a team. You get me? I say, and it's much more difficult for fallback. So my assumption is that if Erling Haaland did score them chances there in the first half, I think that would have been a City 3 points easily. I don't think
Yeah.
Brighton in the second half just come out like how they did and get back into the game. City would have to be bad defensively, which we know so City is bad defensively, but they would have to be really bad. And I think Trafford did keep City into the game for a good period of time up until when him can see the second goal, isn't it?
He make quite a good
He
save.
make
I think
he
the
make a
game.
damn good save
In
right before the
game.
second goal. He make a damn
Right.
good save right before the second goal.
Yeah, it was a very good save.
Even at the first half, he make up a big save too, isn't me?
Yeah, it was better than last week.
Way better.
Sure.
Way better. But anyway, we'll move on from City. The VAR thing, bro. Well, what do you think? I don't feel like say that was a foul or not? Because man, me sure say not foul that.
Are we talking about
Ah,
Chelsea
hold on,
and
let me-
Fulham?
Yeah,
let me-
Chelsea Fulham.
Let me
No,
make
that
my
was
talk on it quick.
Yeah.
Let me make my talk on it quick. My problem is this outrage at the call I have
Jeff?
Jeff.
Jeff cut out. What you say, Malo?
yeah. I think it was. I don't think it was a foul. I mean, that's something like that is totally accidental. There is no way to justify you calling back the play for something like that, and then the player go on to score. Like that was just a bad call, right through. Like that was a very poor call.
And the
Simple.
thing is, when I understand how you review, like, it's not like you never get a chance to review it. You get a chance to review it. You spend almost 20 minutes there. Oh, that's his
Exactly.
exaggeration. But him spend almost 10 minutes there. You, as a professional referee, look on that more than 5 to 10
But remember,
times. Still.
no, yes,
That,
no, what we
that
are
makes
do.
it even more embarrassing.
Well, I know, yes, you know what we do. We have to stop to the referee because no matter VAR in him ears attack to So at the whole of them in it, bro, because VAR would be also giving them his point of view, giving him fear them point of view, Cause remember, them are gonna start in them ears and say we think they forgot to the Monica because we think say this call need to get called back. Remember, that them are gonna say to him,
Yeah, but what you're not saying though is that ultimately the referee has decision on
Jeff,
whether or
him
not
have the
he's gonna go to the
decision.
monitor or
Him
whether or
have the
not he's gonna
decision.
take the suggestion from VAR.
Him have them are the bro, them are gonna take the suggestion. Me not think it's a case where them a VAR are gonna call into the referee and say, yo, we need to review this, and the referee I say no. Like that's not
I
going to
think there
happen.
must be a limit to it. I don't know the intricacies of
I
VAR,
mean,
but
fair.
if I'm a referee,
Ultimate.
So
I'm,
he is going to go to the monitor, and VAR are gonna say, we think this is a foul because of X, Y, and Z.
I don't think
And
VAR
that
must say that. I think the ultimate decision must be upon the referee. No
no,
influence. The only thing I'm
it
obvious
is the
hold
ultimate
on, the
decision
ultimate
is
decision is on the referee, but there's also a thing as influence, bro.
yeah, but
The
that's what I
referee will
mean.
be
All right,
influenced
that's
by
what I
what
mean. I don't
VAR is
think there should
also
be any
telling him.
influence. I think the only thing that should be said is from the VAR perspective, let's say a player make a tackle and it's a red card offense, right? They must only say referee, Tattoo, I think you must take a look at this, right? Tattoo, go over to the monitor and then them not say no other word. All the referee do is yo, show me the angle there, show me the angle there, and then making decision. No influence about yo, Tattoo, you know, say if I was on the field, that would have been a red card. You know them way they are yellow card. I think they must. I don't know if them
right.
communicate like that, but enough to be that way if they do it like that, isn't it?
But
Yeah, as Modea
go
said,
on.
dog, I just feel like it's outrageous that we're behaving like that's the first time we've ever seen that call made. No,
And
do I
we're not
think?
even doing
Do
that.
I? No, I definitely think that's what's been going on all weekend. Like this is the
Nah,
most
bro.
outrageous call I've ever seen in life, and I can't believe that VAR
No,
overturned that.
I think we're just reviewing the games for this weekend, and
Exactly. And
that have to be one of the
I
No,
instances
was
we can take.
I
bro,
feel like
there have been 100 TikToks on how
Because
terrible the VAR call was yesterday,
no,
bro.
you have to
On the can't
bro.
make it seem like it's
Jeff,
a normal
No,
week
Jeff,
where
Jeff,
Jeff,
we need to understand is
a
them car
three
is a
weeks running now, them a make mistake, bro. 3 weeks
a
running.
goal
yeah,
pull
bro.
back
But
for
hold
it.
on, no. But prior to this game and prior to the team who it benefited, they will never have on a find 100 TikTok them from last week
But Jeff,
or the
dog,
week
I think
before
you're being
when they
ridiculous, bro.
talk about this, bro.
Look how much people make TikTok, bro.
Comment section viewers.
Bro, what
Jeff
are
is a
you
Chelsea
talking
fan.
about, brother?
Viewers,
There's no,
Jeff is a
no,
Calamity,
no,
Chelsea
no,
fan.
calamity,
no,
Huh?
calamity on social
no.
media. On social media in general. When they
Bro,
mistake
what
that, when
are
people
you?
don't make
How many TikToks have you seen on that one call
bro,
this weekend?
I
No, but
honestly,
Jeff, from a bad car, make 100 TikTok is
I
going
think
to be.
No,
I think
tattoo.
it's
You
more
can't
productive
make it.
for
Right,
us.
hold on, now. Hold on, now.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, cut out
calamity. Look how
again.
much time people make
Bro,
content about
Bro, I pray never
referee
hear Jeff
decision.
a shout.
I
I
literally
Yeah,
made a video
I
about
must
the
pray for
bro,
him a
Everton.
crashing.
shout.
Bro, I literally made a video about the Everton. The Everton penalty was egregious, bro. That was so bad. That was probably the worst decision out of all the decision them
But
I made.
the thing is a calamity. You have to remember, say one is Everton and the next is Chelsea. Chelsea is
Tell,
going to
It's
be
have a
talking about
bigger,
more.
yeah, have a
tell me
bigger.
about tell me about
Because
the
we don't
rest of
know
the
about
call them.
Everton.
That
I
me I
don't even
say.
know what you're talking about.
Bro,
No,
people talk
no.
about bad
Tell me about
refereeing
the rest of
decisions
the
like
call
every
them
day,
and
dog.
show me. Tell me about the rest of the call them and
Jam.
show me the TikTok them. I'm want to see
Uncle
all of
Jam.
them.
Uncle Jam.
We
I
have a
feel
full
like
clock tattoo, dog.
Bro,
Uncle
TikTok is
Jam.
not the
The
only
thing is in
social
a
media,
bro.
dog.
Uncle Jam, the thing is in a bro. You need to understand say a goal was pulled back for it. It's the same like one time I think I did Liverpool. A Liverpool and who they play and then they pull back or something and then put on the media say it was a mistake in the call and whatever. You see once a goal, bro, was affected by it and they know a goal affect the game in any way, bro. So it's going to be talk about it. For understand that Chelsea is a big six team. Think whether it was for you or for them, it would have been the same, bro. Best believe me. So if
Tattoo,
it
you
No,
know
happened to
what?
you, you
no,
would have feel a pain. And it
no.
happened to Fulham and them a feel a pain.
Tattoo,
Bro,
you
I
see,
don't
because
understand how I think that somebody stepping on somebody's foot
bro, it's not
is an
stepping. The man never just
outrageous call, dog.
Hold
like
on.
come on,
You're
Jeff,
it's
going to
not just
you're
Jeff,
that
going to
though,
tell
right?
me say
I mean
you're going to tell me that
that
him
description
never
of
do
what
it on
happened
purpose, but I don't care.
is
yo,
so
Malo, the man
is an
turn.
unfair
The man
description.
turn and
Like
get the
to
ball
describe it
first.
as somebody stepping on somebody's foot is come on, man.
Malo,
first of
Malo,
all,
I expect better from you, no, Malo.
Jeff, let
But
me tell
it's
you,
not
oh,
just stepping on foot though,
No,
right?
mind you,
Not just that.
mind you, by the way, just putting it out there, I never said that it was a foul. I'm just saying I don't understand the outrage. Let me
Jeff,
just say that
You
once
need to
again.
Jeff,
understand the orange.
Jeff, let me
So
tell you, oh, the VAR describe, or oh, the referee described why it was a foul. The man them said the challenge made by the player was reckless. Bro, the player never make no challenge at all. The challenge came from Chalaba. So what challenge are they talking
Yeah,
about?
Chalobah coming from behind on a slide.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Chalaba was the one who tackled it.
So Chalaba was the one who tackled and planted his foot.
I remember
When
now
him planted foot,
Calamity.
him in the motion of turning, bro.
Yeah,
In
he
the
was
motion of turning, there's
pirouetting
no
away from
way.
Chalaba.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no, and he's in control of the ball. It's not like say, him recklessly out of control when him turn. He's in control of the ball. So there's
Because
no
him turn
way.
away from to get into space
Yes,
and Chalobah
so
And
coming from
and
behind.
do you see
and
how the logic is it's ridiculous? Like
and on
there's
top
just
of
no
that,
two ways
bro.
about it.
On top of that, bro, Chalaba got nothing on the ball either. It's not like
No,
Chalaba
we
made a
never.
tackle and him get something on the ball. He got nothing on the ball.
Yo,
So
Calamity, that's like me.
realistically, that's a foul pan the actual player. Is the only problem is that because remember saying that him planting foot under the player now. Remember the player has nowhere to go. He's turning. He's in the action of turning. So he has nowhere to go. So if you come in for your tackle and you plant your foot under my foot, there's nothing I can do about it. So how is that a foul on my part? And me never make
Calamity,
a
that's
challenge. You're
like
gonna
a man.
describe it as me making a challenge. I did not
That,
make a challenge.
that's like a winger dribble and a
I mean,
defender slide cross and
it's a
me a
reasonable
dribbling
somewhere
up.
different.
Me a dribbling and a defender slide cross and then your foot under mine where me a go land. You see me? And the referee go say that a foul. Bro, me a dribble here come slide tackle brother on my foot. Like me have to land in brother. Me have to land in. You see me I say? So me I go step on
Right.
your ankle. I don't foul that.
Yeah, bro. Me just and it's not the fact say it's Chelsea because again the man them do something against Everton we made it so outraged about, bro. Like if you look upon that, there's no way upon God green earth that should have been a penalty. It was the Everton. I don't remember who them that play.
You see,
Wolves?
And even couple
How
days
was them playing?
before, it was Arsenal and Leeds. Arsenal get a
Arsenal
penalty.
and Leeds and Arsenal get the penalty. We talk about it.
I would
yeah,
talk
the
about that.
penalty to the soft.
Yeah.
So probably Jav just feel away, so we talk about Femon more.
But Tattoo, to be fair, bro, I think what happened, Fulham at the time they were better than Chelsea.
Better,
That
yes.
when King were 18, did a kill Chelsea backline, and they just couldn't accept say yo, Fulham come at the yard go score dog. So
Come score.
bro,
And
me
bro,
feel
it
like
was a
referees think
wonderful,
like that, you know, dog.
it was a beautiful build up, bro, to the goal.
Yeah.
Because before the goal, bro, them nigga get a couple chances.
Because when they look if the goal was offside, Josh King is actually in a theme box when the ball passed, the theme off when the ball passed off, you know. So the build up was so good, but then again, bro, them call it back. And my thing is, bro, you as a referee, like how we as viewers could have seen it and decide our mind say, bro, come on, that don't look like a pen. Like we don't understand when did viewers know more about the game than the actual referee. Them like it's always crazy to me, bro. I swear. And then, bro, them always come out and apologize when nothing can change because you apologizing.
Oh,
Fulham
I'm
never get
supposed
that
to
goal
feel
there.
better. Yeah, I'm supposed to feel better because you
We're supposed
apologize.
like, and the thing is, on the continuously I do it. It's not like it's the first apology. It's not the second. It's not the 10. It's not the 5th. It's not even the 100th.
So your view there should be some tangible repercussion
There
Bro,
to
should
something
the
like that.
be
referee should be suspended or something,
they
bro.
should have been suspended, fined, some form of punishment.
I
And
think
his punishment was not to no longer ref the game between Arsenal and Liverpool. That was people. What the fuck? What?
yeah, I think they need to create like a body where review referee performances, which I think they actually do.
Our assistant them should be fine. Something for happen. You don't get banned from couple games. Something.
Because
Come
at the
on.
end of the day, bro, let's say that's Liverpool versus Arsenal with 3 games to go. That affects the result of the league
The
title,
results.
bro. You see me? So them things you just can't continue and not come out tight. Something has
Only
to come out tight.
apology.
Yeah, bro. Apart from
Bullshit on.
anybody did watch the Tottenham game? Cause I never catch
watch
it,
it.
to be honest. But Tottenham get
No,
a 1-0.
I was watching the Burnley and Man U game.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
Tottenham
never-
and the same Tottenham from previous new managers, dog. So you see me?
What I will say though is me, Tato, and Jeff might have been wrong about Bournemouth. You see me? Bournemouth
Yeah, I think so
looking
as well.
like there might be a decent team this season.
Jav.
Don't try justifying nothing,
Jav.
bro.
But
You
Jav,
have them like 15.
you know, let me just say this. You know what's funny? Every time I keep on going back to that that video that you guys did when you guys were really low ball in Bournemouth, because I was saying to myself,
I'm glad say you watch it, Malo. I'm glad say
if
you watch
yeah,
it.
me
Because you
gonna
know what
watch it.
Tattoo Aga do now? Tattoo Aga say
Yo,
him never say that.
Me keep on
Yo,
me
when
keep,
you
so,
realize say a match week 3?
no, we
no,
No,
know,
no,
but
Jab,
like
no,
Jab,
Jeff,
Jab.
look,
Don't
but
worry.
Jeff.
Jab, Jab. What
But
I would have make the
you have to
video?
take in
Did
consideration the performances them a give out, bro.
and
Jab.
also Bournemouth was actually good last season. They
No,
were
but Jab,
actually
what I
Yeah,
know,
decent
but
and
last
that
season.
one go
he
to.
school them lose. Yeah, hurry up and make a point. That
Jab, no,
I
I know
feel it
point.
right
Jab,
after.
in the video, one time you and Calamity point out the top players them where leave. One time and then we
Yeah,
make a replacement. One time
yeah.
did I make my argument? Didn't I say I
You
think
had
that
them higher.
thank
You said
you.
the coach could have. You said the
Jeff,
coach could have.
Jeff,
No,
Jeff.
that did go on for real.
Hold
Him
on,
did
no.
say the
Hold on, no.
coach.
Exactly, bro.
Hold on, no.
And then
Higher
don't
in
put
what regard? It won't be put them like 13th. How is that much
no,
better?
but
Bro,
you
but
put them. Yanja put them about 15, 16. I mean, put them
I
13.
had them
That
way
is a
lower.
good. So anyone put them
Wha-
10th, 9. Anyone who put them.
No, yeah,
You have
them
it
come
sound
them
like some
finish.
look at them as bad.
No, if you were so confident, you'd have put them in at the top of the table,
I'm confident that they will finish over the spot where you
bro.
and Jam
You end
and
up
also
at
to
the
see.
end of the video, you end up have them like 15, bro.
Because
Yeah, I mean,
of
that's one.
carefully analyzing the whole packet, the teams them now, and I realize say yo maybe, but at the end of the day, I still feel like say yo the coach will do some job in terms of the players. Cause remember Dean, Kirkes, and Useva leave. We never know about them before last season in terms of them quality and how good them look. I
No,
mean,
me
make
didn't
the
know about
argument they
Rachel.
say.
No,
I
me
mean,
didn't know
I mean,
about
make the
Rachel.
argument they say yo the
Heisen
coach.
been one of the talented prospects since Juventus still.
Yeah, me know about him.
It's just surprising how Juventus let him go.
Where did have him last season? They have him as I was telling me they are Juventus. Bro, first of all, at Juventus, the coach never even that use him as much.
No,
No, I know.
but
I'm
him
just
did
saying. I'm just
when him
saying.
you see after
We are
Juventus
talking
him
about
did
the
go to
quality of
Roma.
players.
You see when him go
Oh
Roma,
yeah, Roma. But I don't think he
Mourinho.
was at that level when the last
Well,
season.
Mourinho say
No, definitely not.
when Mourinho did say he has the quality to be something like a top 3 centre back in the world a couple of years from now. You see
Bro,
me?
any manager can say that about any player, dog. So you know, really,
I get that, Kish. However, I'm
Yes,
pointing
but
out that he was highly regarded. Maybe not
right.
to when he went to Bournemouth and do what him do, but he was
All
highly
right.
regarded before.
but let me tell you, in terms of
Yeah, he's
Bournemouth,
highly regarded in Italian football. Like
in terms of
he was
Bournemouth,
rated.
in terms of Bournemouth, even though them lose some of them best players, I think I realized this with Spanish managers. They're really intelligent when it comes down to football. I get me, I say, and
Yeah.
they might not have the most like skilled players or so, but them just always find a way to like have this system we get the best out of
Right,
people. Me, I say, like
right.
even Marcus Silva down at Fulham, them man don't have the biggest bank, them not have the biggest chest, but them just play football away where like they just get the best out of them play and maximize.
Bournemouth. What I like about Bournemouth is that they play tidy, and they can transition the ball very well.
But to
Like
be fair, like
they will catch up on the break like nothing.
but look at this, right? I think this Bournemouth team, despite losing some of them best players, is maybe even better than Bournemouth when them did at the Premier League under Eddie Howe back then. As I said, for the 8-9 years, I think it's a better team. Isn't it?
Eh,
And
debatable.
I
It's
want to say
actually
that, but we
debatable.
can't. I feel like it's too soon to say that.
It's debatable, to
no,
be honest.
man for man, player
I
for
feel like
player.
it's too soon
Well,
to say something
you
like that.
talk. I did Eddie Howe have Dominic Salansky and I.
Solanke.
I did
Yeah.
have it.
Was
Yeah, I
it?
want
Yeah,
to say that.
Well, I think
it
I
was.
think the best way I can look at it is like in terms of possession finishing over the years then under this coach compared under Eddie Howe. I think that is a good way for attack that argument to the square put. As a calamity say, it's debatable. It's not something where we go throw out the window. It not sound outrageous, honestly.
Yeah,
You know,
no, outrageous.
you know, so outrageous. Last season them finished were like 10th,
9th, I think.
9. That was a good. I think I ever witness Bournemouth finish higher than that under any other squad.
Then I think them actually finish higher than that on the Eddie Howe, you know.
When.
Maybe like one place higher or so.
I don't think
But
them
anyway,
finish.
Calamity, you want press that issue that where Brian.
Rich Pan Jack case. Chelsea, I recall him. Oh yes, yeah. Oh yeah, we talk about Chelsea and fucking.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, I mean, this is so this plays into the arguments surrounding Isak, and this is a view that me take. I think Michael Owen this is something similar where he said when the club wants to get rid of a player, right? They then freeze them out put them with the reserves, play the under 21 and do everything that's bad. Now we realize that this was the same kind of treatment Nicholas Jackson was getting. And then after we realized they found out that Liam Delap is injured, then they are blocking his loan deal to Bayern Munich. And I feel like that's just it's really unfair. Because when it's a player that is refusing or don't want to come back, then he gets a lot of negative press. They get a lot of stick. They get a lot of bad remarks. But we're not talking about the other side of the coin. When the
No,
clubs don't want the players.
I'ma say upon the talk when that talk with Alexander Isak in the video, bro. These players have to look out for themselves because when the club them want discard them now go batter yai. Them I got throw them in the reserves, freeze them out, do what them for do, so them can get rid of that player out of them side. So when these players I go upon them strike, when them a do this, when them a do that, at the end of the day you can't blame them because them have to look out for fit them best interest.
Me
Now
hate
in the
when they say that like them work some garbage truck job, brother. Bro, at the end of the
What?
day, dog, players are under contract. I hire you for your services. So you is out of two things. You see out your contract or me find you say you want to leave and we agree to the best solution. Me say, all right, $30 million for you. Our club pay $30 million, you left. Is it me I say? Look on Wissa, bro. See man put up big statement today.
I'm gonna ask you a question now. So yeah, players are under contract, right? Now, what in his contract? Because remember I said this is not regular working term contract. When you go on work and go sign a contract and you start work and if you do certain things you get fired or whatever. Right? This is a football contract where you can be transferred or you have the power to do whatever you want to get a transfer move out of the club. Just like how the club can do whatever they want to sell you. Right? So if a player is, let's say, not playing up to standard, that club then sees it fit to remove them from the club. If a player is now, let's say, in the case of Nicholas Jackson, because Nicholas Jackson was okay for Chelsea, he wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
He was closer to terrible than okay though. But
He was in terms of him goal to game ratio, he wasn't terrible. No. Them go buy two
Performance is
striker.
atrocious, but output okay.
Them go buy two striker and now freeze him out of the side. Is Nicholas Jackson supposed to say, okay, I'm on a transfer, I'm on a contract, I'm not going to play in the football. I'm just gonna sit here on the bench and wait for the club to do whatever they want to do. Is that what he's supposed to do?
I understand that question.
I mean, what do you mean you not understand the question?
What I'm saying is, bro, what I'm basically saying is he supposed to wait for the club to do whatever they want to do, even though they freeze him out of the side?
But normally when a club see you as
never mind his career. Just sit down and wait until a year turn again.
All right, yes, look for this here.
No, but listen to that. Normally when a club find a player surplus to requirements, Rasmus Salah, for example. Listen, Rasmus Salah, for example. I remember them and the club make it clear that they do not want him to stay, despite him saying that he wants to stay. Right? What was the solution? Them find a club for him and go up on loan with an option for buy for €40 million. You get me? I say. So normally when a club sees a player surplus to requirements, them say either you find a club or we find a club for you.
And
all right,
he found a club.
They found a club.
And they, because of the injury, pull him back and say, you're not going anywhere. No, bear in mind, they still have João Pedro. So at this moment in time, he's probably not even still the starter on the side. It's kind of what Chelsea do with. It's kind of what Chelsea do with Trevor Chalobah when Trevor Chalobah did there.
I think
Crystal Palace. It's kind of like that same situation.
You was an individual catch, like me know you would have feel away, bro. For no one say, oh, if there's somewhere you do, to you do probably good job. Cause as a calamity say, like numbers to goal, like what a striker supposed to do, score goals. But then the season start, them going team, and they never get one striker. First say, yo, them are gonna rotate the two out. They bought two striker. And for you, there and then, them a tell you, say, yo, we're gonna get way less game, or them are gonna push you out the team. it end up that to them workouts for you got Bayern Munich. While you do your medical, just because one of them options, but them take over you. Is not, and bear in mind that man I'm probably gonna be out for like what 3 months, them say, or a couple weeks.
Yeah, I don't think I'm more than 3 months.
All right, bro. So you tell me say after 3 months, or probably after say 3 months and a half, bro, you go back to the same situation where you where them take you out. Yeah, you go back to being the man when them never look for as much.
Look on the upside, right? Them find the man surplus to requirements. Them find a club for him, right? Them block the move due to the injury. So more than likely, them are gonna want him in and around the first team on the bench, right? Now, if the opportunity is given to him to play football, it is upon Jackson to actually go out there and even perform better than what he showed previously for them classify him as surplus requirement. Because that's the reason
he don't perform. And what if he don't perform?
Then he just not perform.
That's not the point, you know. The point is, what if he does perform and them still choose for this?
And them still choose, yeah, even
that. What we say, like, if
look what the case with like... you. Look what the case with you now. With your team now, Cunha, I gonna be out. Cause me and Calamity talked about it earlier. Cunha, I gonna be out like for a couple weeks. And let's say that Mbuemo drop in the team. Him dropping in the midfield and push up Bruno. The team start perform good and start score goals and start win match. When Cunha come back, what you think I go? Amorim's gonna put him back right in the team, yeah, right? And a player between either Mbuemo or Bruno are gonna suffer the consequences, even though the team are perform good under them. That's just so fair.
You fight for your place, bro.
No, but if he automatically just pushes Cunha back into the side, that is not on merit.
On merit, exactly.
That is just
a favoritism. When we say if Jackson does perform, I mean like performs exceptionally well, like he must score enough of them chances that we used to miss. He must create for him teammates because he's not far off doing that because he
me and you know that now. Me and you know that. That's the only imagine that.
But you have to always imagine it. You have to always imagine. But I don't see a problem with it still. I see people make up a fuss about this contract thing and players leaving and bro, it's just football at the end of the day, dog.
And it's exactly it is football. Yeah, so football. when a club wants to discard a player, and a player then turns around and said, "I am going to take control of the situation and I am going to do what's best for me," it shouldn't also be a problem because it is just football.
Right.
So,
well, listen. I like what Newcastle did with Isak. Them show say, "I'm the big man, I'm the boss." And
Isak still get way more.
So
really, but Newcastle also get the valuation.
Who you think win from that?
We really think win.
Who you think win from that?
Both parties, because Newcastle said they want 130.
At the end, realistically,
both parties are
realistically
and the player and them get the money.
Bro, Newcastle want 150 and them get the 130 with them peanuts and that.
Bro, listen, everybody can throw numbers, bro. Nobody know the
truth. That was the number that was reported. That was the solid
but anybody can report a number, but 130 at the number we hear most.
No. 130 at the number where you hear Liverpool got offer.
Liverpool, yeah, exactly. That's what
150 are what Newcastle said them want.
And the only reason why
Newcastle wanted
a striker. They get a striker for sure?
Yes.
They got Volten
Voltmeda.
So the only reason why them let go Isak are because them get a striker. I still don't think they are satisfied with. Well, them should be satisfied because 130 is a lot.
A good forward and get. It's a good forward and get.
It's up, yeah. But listen, with the money, when them still end up get fit Isak.
And let's be honest, Kish. In this situation, I really Isak board them up because Isak tell them say, "Yo, here we not play no ball until me get my move."
But listen, in any negotiation, you have your highest and your lowest. So like, really and truly, it's not a loss, bro. So like
I don't think it's a loss because again, 130 is probably still higher.
It's probably still enough, too much. Yeah,
so I don't think it's a loss.
If there were to be a loser, it would have to be Newcastle because I'm thinking that
it would be a loser.
Going into the season, Newcastle was not thinking about replacing Alexander Isak, and they're forced to do so.
They were forced. Well, all right. The thing is, remember them call for 150, and them also say, "Yo, them not let him go until them get a striker." Really and truly, them wouldn't mind him being still. But the fact that say, "Yo, them get them striker," they may not be stubborn over it. Even Isak come out and make this long story about what really happened, not holding up to them promise, not go behind back and stop all of those shit. And them eventually have to just know, say, "No what? Who could sell the player and stop trying to hold him up?" And them lose. Yes, them get a money where it's a good amount of money. That is true. But still, them that have to be the bigger person and just turn and say they look like a bitch.
Yeah, as a poor move, it was a I mean, Isak had more power.
Yeah, he's have more power. But as a calamity, sir, if there was a point where them nobody end up get for sell him and them him is like, yo, when I go play, they would have fined him. That get fined and so as a calamity, that's it. Settlement.
Yeah, possibly because you're on a contract. So
Yeah, the contract same, yeah.
Yeah. We'll just talk about the Liverpool Arsenal game then. So Liverpool,
We never
Arsenal.
go for it already.
No, we never go for it actually.
never go by.
Liverpool, Arsenal. 1-0. Szoboszlai Bomb. Wicked piece of goal from Szoboszlai. Isn't it?
Brilliant free kick.
Also the best player on the day, in my opinion. He was, regardless of the free kick, he was the best player on the pitch for me.
Van Dijk was good too, to be honest.
I feel like it goes Szoboszlai, Kirkes, then Van Dijk. Some see.
Oh,
So-
Kirk is about bad.
Cricket was
Overall, though, the overall game kind of lack a little bit of quality, in my opinion. I feel like the two teams, them,
He have
especially
intensity, but the quality he lack for true.
in the first half, I feel like that first half was really bad, in my opinion. The second half kind of picked up.
Pick up.
A few players, again, Florian Wirtz in the first half, atrocious. Second half, it kind of pick up a little bit. On the Arsenal side, I feel like the downfall of Arsenal realistically. Why Mikel Arteta start 3 defensive midfielders? Well, Rice is not a defensive midfielder per se, but he's not necessarily a real attacking midfielder.
Attacking midfielder, yeah.
So him start Declan Rice, him start Zubimendi, and him start Mikel Marino. Now Mikel Marino, obviously, he's used as an auxiliary striker, but again, he's not really a force attacking.
I never get why. Odegaard is the start on the bench.
I never understand.
All right, let me say this. Mohamed Salah was the worst player on the pitch.
Kish.
There you go.
I've
I
been
first
saying
want to say
this.
something.
I've
Yo,
been
what
saying this.
I'm not gonna say to you what you say from them time about involved in that game, but
He's not.
he was
He's
the worst
not.
player on the pitch.
Bro, and I feel like Malo. I feel like
Mm.
Malo and the Liverpool for them need to accept. We're not saying that Salah is not a great player. The man is a tremendous.
Why every? Let me just say this first. Why does every analysis of a Liverpool game has to relegate to Mohamed Salah
Because
and whether
he's
or
your
not
best
he's
player.
good or not?
He's your
the
best player.
But
He is
he's
your
but
best player.
you, I don't get it. How is he your best player, but he's the worst player?
Because he
Jesus
doesn't
Christ.
impact games without
The
scoring
impact,
or
bro.
assisting.
The impact.
This
It's,
game,
but except that's just not true though, right? Because if we were to think of if I were to think about the Bournemouth game, in that game, Mo Salah was the first.
He goes another game then. He goes another
Well,
game.
I know what Jesus. If I were to think about the Bournemouth game, Mo Salah was one of the players who were first made a true pass into Hugo Ekitike to get him in and to go. Yeah, he created the first chance. And also, in who we play Newcastle, Mo Salah created the 2 big chances in that game. The
But
one
Malo-
where Ngabo score and the one where Curtis Jones to finish.
But
Like
Malo,
it can't be like every
But
day we do this.
across 90 minutes.
Malo. How does creating one chance across 90 minutes result in you
Except he
impacting
didn't
the game?
create one chance across 90 minutes though, right?
You
so
sure
he
about that?
create- he
Yo,
create
yo,
two
want-
I'm certain.
You want me to go check it?
He
I
create
mean,
two
the thing-
chances in a 40. He
Alright,
create
so-
2 chances.
You want me to go check it?
So
Malo,
the
he create
thing.
2
Let me
chances
just say this. The thing with you guys is that I don't know, but you guys feel like if Mo Salah name is not being called for majority of the game, or if he's not doing something
Bro, the nigga is
magical,
anonymous,
then
bro.
therefore
He's anonymous, bro. He is anonymous in
Malo, you're
games,
not
bro.
watching football game good,
Evidence.
bro.
this is so crazy to me.
Malo, you're not
No,
watching football
evidence.
game good, bro.
Evidence.
Why
You need
not?
to take.
All right, look on this for example. You see, like how I'm not gonna say Noni Madueke was like all glamorous or excellent, you know. But it's like how Noni Madueke was involved, like you want to try to get past players, you want to try to create chances, beat the defender and them type of thing there. Bro, Mohamed Salah today wasn't beating his defenders. He never did create no chances.
How many chances Mohamed Salah to get to go 1-on-1 with the defender?
Bro, enough
Quite a few.
enough ball Messi played to Salah today and yo, Tato, enough ball Mohamed Salah get played
Point of
into him
view with what?
and he miscontrol, bro. Like yeah, I think normal
Miscontrol what?
Wait, bro.
Are you
bro,
mad?
Alright, what I know? What you say?
Man,
Mohamed Salah miscontrols? What did
We
it
can
say?
name 3 points. Malo, we can name 3 points today where Mohamed
Mohamed
Salah
Salah
have the
miscontrols.
ball and do nothing with it. You have one at the time him get the ball, I might have a dribble up on Calafiori. Calafiori not to beat him, try to use him
Bro.
outside and foot, the square across the ball, the
We
keeper
can't believe the
catch
man
it.
I got say this.
What
Can't
I
No,
believe Mala
no, what? No, wait. So that was a bad play? That was a bad play?
No, they never come from it.
He did nothing. He did nothing.
The man play outside cross,
And the
from,
keeper catch it.
and so what? He man play across into the box. Where you want him to play?
And you know where I'm gonna tell me say that was a chance created.
That was a hold on, I didn't even get into that yet because I tell them I can't
Who
get
said
3
that?
points. I tell them I can't get 3 points. Allow me get the 3 points. You have the second time where I think I'm from Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo feeds cross the ball so good. All what Salah for do, I kick the ball. What Salah control, miscontrol.
He never miscontrol.
He miscontrol. Bro,
He
the
did
man
not.
touched it
No, he
heavy.
did not.
The man
No,
touched it heavy.
no, he did not. No, he did not. He took a second touch. He did not miscontrol. That's. What did I watch?
Bro, the man take one touch off for try to sickle the ball. And I
Sickle the
got
ball.
shoot.
He control the ball and then he try to kick the ball. Which in that moment you don't necessarily have to control the ball, but he controlled the ball and then tried to cut off. And the shot was blocked.
He tried to control. Bro, a two point. I can tell us even a ball will come over.
He miscontrolled that. What are we talking about?
I think a Van Dijk fix a ball. And even the comment is about, whoa, what a cross. And Salah, I try all time control the ball, boom, go. We out.
I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
Bro, Salah is always this player where, and if they have a one time where he walk down upon Calafiori and twist him.
Yeah.
We will give him that. He have a one time he walk up on telephone, man, twist up Calafiori. But he get the shot off straight in the keeper's hand. Straight in the keep. Bro, Salah is like that. Salah is a man where like, either him pop up in the first 10 minutes of the game, do something, and then him vanish for the rest. Like Avatar.
Salah, first 10 minutes of the game, yeah, we see him.
See him.
Maybe I see him 50, 60 minutes of the game. Maybe not. The last 10 minutes of the game, oh God, man.
It's
I see him time for shine.
Shine,
Give him that.
exactly.
I mean, the only thing we can say about this is that you see when you have a perception of a player, it's really difficult to get out of that perception. So it don't make no sense me if I argue about this. Because if you were to be fair-minded about the game itself and not think about the fact that say, boy, Mo Salah needs to be at the center of everything. And he needs to be doing everything because everybody regard him as world class. Then at the end of the day, you guys are gonna be judging him or put him at an impossible bar where he will not maintain it. So at the end of the day, I will not be arguing with two guys. With two guys who are jet set, who set their mind on the fact that Mo Salah does not affect games in any way apart from assisting or scoring. Like it's an obvious waste of time.
Malo, a 3-game running. Me a point this out. Ask Kish every single game me I watch Liverpool. What has Salah done? Me ask it every single time. You see the last minute of the Newcastle game, the last couple minutes, I say, I bet you say Salah get a goal and assist.
Goal, exactly.
So let me ask you. What? Let me ask you. Since you guys are saying this shit, what would you? No, you just say it a while ago.
Not do that.
Yes, he's doing shit. Yes.
Fine. So let me ask you. So what does he have to do? What you have to do? What should he do? Within the 90 minutes, what should he do?
Be an effective winger. Drive
Also.
Drive down the wing with the ball. Take on the man. Take on the man.
Wait, so Mo Salah should be always driving down the wing. If he not drive down the wing, then he's not having a good game.
Malo, you need to raise the football with sense, bro.
No.
When you be effective,
you guys are not raising the football with sense because
in terms of being effective, right?
Mo Salah is the Alan on the right wing.
Listen,
There
if
you
in
go.
terms of
You see what
in terms of
one
being
like this.
effective,
I'm sorry for cut you, bro. But you see when you describe a player like this, like the Haaland on the wing, is as if you are judging him to a standard that our idea in their mind what he should be maintaining. So I'm asking you guys genuinely, like what should he be doing then? If you say, okay,
brother,
he's
let me say
he's,
this,
Alright,
he's
right?
having a good
You have
he should
players.
be
performance.
doing. Alright, remember I know.
Bro, the man at
Remember I know.
least fair do. Why? Ma ask you a question. Why can Gakpo impact a game without go scoring and
Scored
Salah
or
can't?
assisting. Eh.
Why?
And you have to remember I know Malo. You have to remember
I,
this
I
one
mean,
has
not,
been
not even know where
compared.
you're.
This well
Honestly,
I know
that's such
this
a weird question.
well I know
Like,
Malo. This
what
one
do you
has been
mean?
compared Iron Robin, Neymar.
He's
These
better
players
than
are players
Robin.
that impact the game. These players are players that impact the game without
Salah better
score.
than Robin. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Most Mohamed Salah is better than Iron Robin.
Which Robin? Brands Robin. I can't iron Robin.
The one for Netherlands is
Brands
better than him.
Robin.
Absolutely better than him.
Yeah, but other than that,
Plastic Robin.
other
Plastic
than that,
Robin.
Absolutely,
other than that, Robin
absolutely
argument,
better than him.
other than the Robin argument, in terms of the game, I think Mikel Arteta do a disservice to Arsenal in terms of like
There's
me
no
get
two
not,
ways about it.
me get not starting Odegaard due to like the last game against Leeds and him come off in like 35 minutes or so, but him should have started every is like this man been have a preseason, him been played the first couple of games for Crystal Palace. Me know him probably would have a good training session. Just put the man in, bro. You see me answer because you have Gyokeres up there, so dog. You have Madueke who isn't the best, but him try today. Bro, get the
Sorry
man.
for cutting. But we are going to do a video. Malo, you have to be here. We're going to do a video about all of the winger them with Salah better than. All right?
Yeah, cause
Sure, sure.
you are saying better than Iron Robin is like you tell me say
He,
better than Gareth Bale.
he most certainly is better than Iron Robin.
You
No,
say better than Gareth Bale too?
we're
You
gonna
better than
talk about.
Gareth Bale?
Oh
You better than Gareth Bale?
no, he's not better than Gareth Bale. I think Gareth Bale is better than him.
Okay. All right, we're gonna talk about it.
Hold
We're gonna
on,
talk
but
about it.
that kind of that's some kind of iffy this, bro.
No.
What is
Because
about that?
They're better than Robin. So
Is
that's
Bale
I'm still like
better
better than
than
Robin. I feel like
is Bale
Robin
better
is
than Iron
closer.
Robin? Yes,
yeah,
Bale better than
Bale
Iron
better.
Robin.
Robin have more goals than Salah. Salah can't better
It
than
even
Robin,
for
bro.
do with goals, bro. It's
No,
even for do
nothing to
with
do with
goals.
goals,
Robin have
man.
more goal than
Bro,
who?
Alexis Sanchez is a better
Robin
player
have more
than
goals than
Salah.
Mohamed Salah, bro.
Alexis
Go
Sanchez
check
is a
again.
better
Go
player
Go
than
check
Mohamed
again.
Salah.
But I mean, I argue with you, dog. Me not argue with you, know.
What do you mean?
Anyway, the game. What
The
you
game,
asking?
yeah, the game.
Right.
Yeah, so man, I say, I feel like him do a disservice to Gyokeres and Madueke. You have to give them that help in terms of creativity. And okay, even if you not start Eze, you bring him on early to some point in the first half, bro. Because I feel as if like Liverpool, they were there for the taking. You see me I say? Like especially down the fullback positions, like not Martinelli side, but Madueke. Madueke did actually get past
No,
Kirkes on a couple.
no, he did not. He did not.
Bro,
He
he
did
got
not.
past
I,
Kirkes on a couple of occasions. Yo, me even remember one
no, he did
occasion.
not.
Listen up,
Him get
bro.
past him one or two times. Not
Bro,
often,
I
but
there
one
was
or
didn't.
two.
one. No, you
Did
have to
he
accept
the same
that a man
game?
can't beat a defender, dog. What Kirkes this
Am I
God type
tweaking?
of back where Madueke couldn't get past?
I
No,
did
him
not
get
say
him
Madueke
get
couldn't
past
get past
one or
him.
two times.
What I'm disagreeing with that is that Madueke got the better of him, and that
No,
didn't happen. What was
def-
there a good battle between the two? Sure. But
definitely
I
not.
feel like Kirkes was
Bro,
equal to everything that
when you get
Madueke
past
did.
somebody, you not necessarily
Madueke won a couple corners. That's it.
bro.
Kirkes,
When you get past somebody,
Kirkes
you not
definitely win the
necessarily
battle.
when you get past somebody, when we say get past, you don't have to necessarily dribble a defender and get past him. You can't just get past him in the space, bro, and get in behind him and receive the ball. You get me? I say, in which he did on a couple of occasions. Me even remember on this one occasion where I think Marina did make a late run in the box, but Madueke did must cross it to somebody else or sitting. You see me? I say, so I think Arsenal could have get in front of the game, but
Arsenal definitely could have get some from the game.
bro,
But more I
don't
hear
man, bro.
from
What
Malo.
is Arteta doing? Bring on Max Doman, rate the kid dog, but like you know dog.
Yeah, that was a stupid move for me. But Malo, what you think about the game today in terms of Liverpool play? Because again, I think Liverpool play good, bro. And a 3 game now, me I watch Liverpool and Liverpool not impress me. Them get the win them, which is again credit to them. But Liverpool really not impress me in terms of how them a
All
play
right, so
personally.
let me. All right, so you mentioned the 3 games. Give me a minute. What we think about the Bournemouth game, right? I feel like the Bournemouth game was a decent performance on the team. Not the best first game of the season. Okay. The Newcastle game, to me, I feel like given what was happening with Alexander Isak, I feel like going into that environment, it would have been a hostile environment. That being said, when we look about when I watched the game was not a game of actual football, because I think I saw a stat that said the football was in play for only 40% of the game. 40% of the game the football was in play. Majority of it was foul and throwing and corners and all sort of nonsense. So that was not a game to say, okay, this is a game I can judge Liverpool performance by. The Arsenal game today, the first half, I give Arsenal the credit. Arsenal were better in the first half. They were getting it better in the midfield, and I feel like they were asking more questions of Liverpool and their defense in the first half. Second half, when Klopp made the adjustments, I think Liverpool came into the game and then we took over the game. Was it a performance that is reminiscent of last season? No, it is not. And if that's what you mean, then I agree. We have not seen the heights that Liverpool can get to from last season yet. But I don't feel like these 3 games is an indication, say, boy, the team is not performing as though it should. I feel like these 3 games can be looked at in isolation and say, boy, you can see why they did not do this in this game, and you can see why they did not perform that way in this game.
All right. Fair. Fair. At least you're not biased towards it.
No, I'm not gonna bias, bro. I'm not gonna sit down and tell us, boy, Liverpool have played the greatest football in a No, I'm not gonna tell her that. Arsenal better than me in the first half. Me do this weird thing when I watch the game live on the damn TV. Me go up on the live score, and the live score have this thing called the ball tracking. Me tend to track the ball too when I watch the game on my phone. And whenever Liverpool get into Arsenal half, they lose possession, and they keep on frustrating me. And when I looked on the TV to them, I realized in the first half, Arsenal have more, like 7 touches in our box. I wouldn't have got none enough for them. So that tells me, boy, Arsenal is getting the better of my team right now. And if anybody too, I could have said Arsenal play better than me in the first half. But then when Liverpool made the adjustments, then they realized Arsenal, we start dominate the game and we played better. So yeah.
All right. I don't know what else Calamity want press, because I think that's gonna be like the last something there. Kala?
No, my God. So let me ask you something, Tattoo. You remember the question I'm gonna ask you guys? Like, is it time for Pep Guardiola to probably consider taking up the national team and leave Man City?
Yeah.
Do you think that's still a reasonable thing to ask, or is?
I feel like, honestly, like where you mean, like after this season are right now.
No, I'm trying. When I think about City, I think about how they were last season versus how them started this season, and it feel like more the same. And to me, I think maybe, just maybe, Pep Guardiola probably need to leave Man City now.
Well, the thing is, we don't want Pep to leave City like this, where there is a dim in questioning in credibility of his past success. So we don't want him to leave City the way like, oh, Klopp did leave, based on a bad season. We want him to leave based on that him left us. When them again for Manu, the coach, 2013, him win the trophy, then after him leave. We want Pep to leave that way. Like Alex Ferguson, we want him to leave that way. I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna forever have Pep. And I think that him always say him want to get an international job under him belt before retire. And I do think that would be good for him, because I think that would have less game, he will have more time to be around him family. Probably him headspace would be a bit more better, because as somebody made the reference today, same feel like having this issue between him and his wife is also probably we cannot cause effect.
Yeah, every that said that, and I'm never think about that, and it could be true.
Yeah, it could. So all of that, bro, like all of that can be the case. But the thing is, we don't want Pep to leave. Like it's like, oh, right now you have people who are question Mourinho credibility, him past success, him legacy of people question. We don't want people to question Pep legacy. We want if him for leave, him leave on a high note. Him leave on a note where either with the Champions League or with the Premier League. Not the FA Cup, for be honest with you. Like him need to win one of those things, and then yes, him retire, and we have to just understand, so we have to adjust to one different coach, probably company, probably Xavi, somebody,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I feel like I feel like at this moment, I don't see. I mean, we can understand you saying you want Pep leave on a high, given his legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I agree with that. But me not sure. Me see the light at the end of the tunnel yet. Who not play next?
We have Manchester Derby next.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
dog,
that's after international break.
I think City done, bro. Ask Baba Nunes, dog. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Well, no, the thing is, bro, like, when I got, bro, remember now, we do, all right, City have a thing where them can feed through their midfield. And I think, like, the treble season and the formidables season, that's how we feed through. We midfield to Ireland. It never
Yeah,
was
but
really,
Tato,
wingers them wasn't something for dream about. Yes, Jack Grealish was really good in the treble season, but even that, people look over it. Because enough people still tell us, say, yo, he wasn't that important. Where City fans alone, I feel like can really tell the importance and impact of him. So, in terms like in the last days, we don't really get that as much from our wingers, them like when time Sane, Mahrez, Sterling, them was there. And there's no way we're going to want to play Bernardo Silva as a winger today. We still have good quality players in the midfield in Turkey, Reinders, if Foden was supposed to decide to come back and try to play some football. We
Foden
still
injured?
have, yeah, in injury. And we still have quality in terms that can force us through the midfield for win games and win titles. So, yes, we don't have the wingers them again, but I feel
Another
like,
season ago.
eh?
Another season ago in terms of title, like the trophy itself, the Premier League.
Well, as I said, bro, the season just start 3 games, anything can happen because we see season like this already, where we start out this poor. Probably not this bad, but yeah.
Tato,
Like.
you have Sane them and Bernardo Silva and them prime. So
Mm-hmm.
even if it's start
Right.
us, say you would catch up back your team them, bro.
Yeah, I feel like these replacements, they're not gonna be they're not gonna be of the David Silvas, the De Bruyne, the Rodri in his prime. That
Malo,
quality that City had is lost.
Malo, you that's a Pep let go for players a bit too early.
That's my biggest problem with him.
Good question. That's a good question.
Like maybe a season earlier or so,
Who we have in mind when I said that? De Bruyne?
No man, like Sterling, Sane, all them man.
Maybe
there.
Leroy, maybe Sane. Sterling.
And
I feel like Sterling was declining.
No man.
You don't
Not
think?
to the level when they know him this level high output. I just that not why Sterling need to not competition for place. Game
Yeah.
time. You see me? So I'm thinking could I still get one more season. I want to Pep. I want to man know if you get the best out of Sterling or dog. You see me?
Yeah. Yeah. Guys. All right.
We need to talk about it. We need to talk about Barca yet?
Barca. No, we never talk about Barca yet. Now Real Madrid.
Yo, man, this a joke kind of dog. And Rafinha, fake Brazilian, bro.
He wasn't bad
Fake
today.
Brazilian?
Bro, man, if you know for pass the ball, bro.
Come on, now one game. Come on, man. You're killing one for that.
I'll trust
So,
Fred.
I think I need to give credit to the opposition today. They play very well. They play really.
Historically, Barcelona is a very they are very they don't really get results away from home.
Mm-hmm.
No, not from that team, but historically when Barcelona is playing away from the Camp Nou, they have difficulties a lot of times.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it depends. It depends on which era you are talking. Because that Messi era, we never really have much problem. It just depends upon the day.
So I want to play a Rayo Vallecano.
Yeah, Rayo Vallecano. Always a team where we give a problem.
Ah.
Away. But our play at for the moment, it's a thing we always have problem with them. You know? But otherwise, from in that game, I still like, I don't really have, I don't think there is much for me to say more than I can say, yo, a keeper in the game, really and truly have a fantastic game. My man of the match easily.
The keeper.
Yeah, the keeper, John Garcia. Who else? Like, yeah, there's nothing else really we can really point about otherwise from the game, to be honest with you, bro. I mean, the Madrid game, like, we never really watch it, so somebody else will have to come talk about that. But it looked like Calamity kind of busy now, Madrid, something, so I'm going to end the show, right? That's what I say.
Yeah, man.
So, for people, thanks for pass through. Remember, every Sunday, we'll go live over on the YouTube page, you know? So, remember, please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn the post notification bell so you know when my video drop, and respect for the past two. The man them Malo, Kish, respect, and
Yeah, man. Blessings.
yeah, First Touch Podcast out.